Alright. What's good, Mercenary Family? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight will be something a little different. No games, just a sit down chat with you guys. As we're going to be discussing some updates going into the new month. As you know, breaking the fourth wall, it's February 28th, so we're hitting a new month. And normally this day I don't stream, but I have been wanting to get this update out since Monday, but I just haven't had a chance to do it, so I decided to do it tonight. So let's get started by, well, first things first, all I ask for you is to like the stream, go ahead and hit the follow button, and if you can, go ahead and support me on Twitch. Right here is my Twitch name. And also down in the description below is a link to the Mercenary Family Discord. Please, I advise you to join it, because that is where all the updates happen. I communicate with you guys over there. Plus, some of the updates that we're talking about today, you're going to want to be in Discord for. And plus, just to keep up with me, talk to me, talk to others in the community, and let's build a bond together. But we're not talking about that tonight. We're just here for some updates. So let's kick off with what happened to Radical Red. So let's start with this. Saturday, I did stream. It's not here anymore, and let me explain. So, about an hour and a half of streaming on Saturday night, the game went haywire. Like, it ended up bugging out, ended up crashing, got frustrated, of course. So, I'm like, alright, when's the last time I save stated? Radical Red is known to break down, so you always want to make sure you're using the save state, or what I'm learning now is using the in-game save, because, oh man, was I so frustrated when I loaded that game back up, and the emulator that I use, MGBA or whatever, broke. It broke. Like, the whole top bar, where you see the save state, load state, and all that, gone. So I thought, okay, maybe resetting my computer will make it appear or help it. Well, I ended the stream. I'm like, alright, I'll be back, maybe. I don't know. Well, no. I told people that was watching that I'd be streaming I'll just redo the stream on Sunday. Yeah, I'm like, well, the save state's gone, then we pretty much are back to square one, and we're back to the start of the stream. So, after I got off, I reset my computer, went back to the game, still broke. So, I'm like, great. I ended up finding a way to recover my save state, and the save state would bring me all the way before the Bugsy fight. So, unfortunately, if we did do the stream on Sunday, because as you know, there's no stream since Friday. Let's just get that out of the rug now. I haven't streamed since Friday. Well, technically Friday, but I was on Saturday. So unfortunately, the last save point was right before Bugsy fight, so I had to try and get through that fight once again. As the first try was a struggle. I'm telling you right now, we lost 2 partners in that fight. Bugsy had us on the ropes. I thought I lost, to be honest. I thought I was gonna lose at Bugsy, and we clutched it out. However, you guys won't see it because The game crashed when we got to the SSN, and so I was like, great. So once I recover the save state, I realized that we're at Bugsy again, and which means you guys would miss out on the rival fight before Nugget Bridge and the entire Nugget Bridge fight, the 2 encounters that we got, all of it. And to me, that bothered me. Because I'm like, okay, so where's these other fights at? Well, you guys just won't get them. So I was still going to stream Sunday and just... It was going to bother me, but we're just going to continue. Because I mapped it out, and if it wasn't for that struggle with the game breaking down on us on Saturday, we had this game beat. This was the run, and I had it beat. I mapped it out. We had this game beat by Saturday or Sunday this week. Possibly the deadline, which was Monday. So I think that was what frustrated me the most, was that, of course, everything wanted to go against me this last weekend. So Sunday, I planned to stream, and I woke up with this huge migraine to where I couldn't step in front of all these lights, the camera, my computer, my monitor. I just couldn't. My head hurt that bad to where I felt like I was going to get sick all day. So unfortunately, I couldn't stream Sunday. So I'm like, alright, well, Monday. Monday was going to be like the last, like, I would have to push, no mistakes. And I could still have this game beat. Monday was super busy. By the time I was able to do whatever, it was too late. I was exhausted. Like, my wife and I had stuff going on Monday, and we ended up going to a Goodwill after. Well, during that time, I literally could have fell asleep walking. I was that tired. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's because we had lunch right before, I was just stuffed, or I was just extremely tired that day. So, unfortunately, couldn't do Monday. Oh, hold on. So, what's going on this week? Because I have a whole nother week of streaming on YouTube before I start the Twitch stuff, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. Unfortunately, we are not continuing around our Cool Red this week. It is officially on hiatus till August. And I'm going to buy what I was said at the start of Run 7. Because I said win or lose, this was the last run. And that if we lost or won, we'd probably end up doing Emerald Rogue early. But I was advising that I was going to go through this next week. Starting tomorrow, still playing Radical Red. So, with that being said, I had two choices to make. I could just skip the rest of this week and wait for next week to stream over on Twitch. Or I can abide by what I said and start Emerald Road early. So that's what I'm going to do. So tomorrow night, we are going to be starting our first of 3 difficulties of Emerald Rogue. We're going to start with easy, and we're going to work our way up to the hard mode. They got easy, average, and hard. And so those that have been sticking around with the channel, you may be wondering, okay, but what about this punishment that I had online? Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. But, so yeah. Emerald Rogue, starting tomorrow. The punishment. We are still going to do the punishment. But we're not going to do it tomorrow. We're going to do it still on the 14th when the original date of Emerald Rogue was going to start. Now, you may be wondering, if you're new here, what punishment am I talking about? Well, let's just start with this. We ended the Radical Red series with 63 deaths. However, I am going to honor the 2 deaths that I had that you guys didn't see on Saturday, because that Saturday stream was deleted. I was so frustrated. There wasn't really a lot that we did do in that hour and a half that we lost, so I was like, there's no point of keeping it. But there was 2 deaths. I'm going to honor those. So the total was officially 65. Now, what's important with that number? If you're new here, March 14th, I'm going to be eating some Bean Boozled jelly beans as a punishment for not being Radical Red. Now, at the start of the Radical Red, I'm like, for every death equals 1 bean. Then it got a little chaotic, and now I'm not doing that. So now it's going to be every 5 deaths. So if you take 65 divided by 5, that's 13 deaths. So 13 jelly beans that I got to eat. And I did say, if we ever hit that magic number 100 deaths, which could have happened if we got far enough in the game and we got super unlucky, that I would even do the hot Bean Boozled jelly beans. I would eat 1 of each, just as the first 5 out of the 20 I would have had to eat if I hit 100. Now, I'm still going to abide by that, but I'm not going to do all 5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the wheel that they have in the game, and I'm going to pretty much chance it. I could get all mild, or I can get all the Carolina Reaper jelly beans, which would suck, because I hate spicy. But I'm only going to do 3, and not 5. That leaves me with 10 regular ones to eat after. And we're going to do that before we start Emerald Rogue on the 14th. But that was the original plan, was Emerald Rogue was going to start on the 14th. We're going to do the punishment. And of course, everything happened the way it did over the weekend. So we are going to start Emerald Rogue early. We're going to bring the Bean Boozled punishment with Emerald Rogue. However, we're not going to do the deaths this time. Or we're going to do it by attempt. So say it takes us, 4 attempts to be easy. Well, then right before we do average difficulty, we'll have to eat 4 Bean Boozled jelly beans before we do the next run. And then so on and so on until we beat all 3 difficulties. After we beat all 3, we'll go to the next game. Which, I advise you to watch this next one as well. Of course, watch Emerald Rogue. Of course, go back and watch Radical Red. But seriously, this game that we're going to be playing after Emerald Rogue, I will say, is the most overlooked Pokemon game that they ever released. It's one of my favorites, and I'm looking forward to playing it on the channel. And that's going to be happening right after Emerald Rogue, and then we're going to play that until August when we bring back Radical Red. So yeah, that's the updates on Radical Red and Emerald Rogue. Let's move on to our next portion of the update video, and let's talk about the schedule, the new schedule that I have planned out for starting next week. This is why I didn't want to do Twitch this week, because that was another option I could have done. I could have done Twitch this week and just started from there. Did Twitch this week and next week. That would have just really threw me off. I'm really big into, if I plan something, I want to do it. So, I did talk about the fact that I'm going to be on Twitch starting next week. Last year when I started streaming, I did Twitch. However, we kind of hit rock bottom towards June-ish where I really was not myself. So we went on a hiatus to work on myself, to pretty much get all the negativity or whatever out of my head, and pretty much work on myself, you know. We all need to do that. We all have that moment of our lives where sometimes we have those thoughts overcome us, and it's up to us to fight it. I did. It did take me a while, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a month. Didn't work out, so then it was longer than that. It was pretty much the rest of the year. So yeah, I'm excited to come back to Twitch next week, but that does not mean I'm done with YouTube, because this is what's gonna happen. So, let's just make it easier. Weeks 1, so there's 4 weeks in a month normally, right? And how I planned it was every other week I'll be on the different platforms. So, odd weeks I'll be on Twitch, even weeks I'll be on YouTube. Now, if there is not a lot, but if there is some discussions, I am really it's crazy to say this because I never thought I was ever going to say this or even think about it. See the top one up here? I hate how, like, everything's, like, backwards. But if you see the very top, so every first week of each month, I'll be streaming Fortnite on Twitch. I never thought I was going to ever say that. I used to shit on this game more than anyone else. I used to hate this game, but now I'm in love with it. My wife and I play all the time now, and it's just fun. So I'll be streaming that every first of each month, starting next week. I did get my new docking station for my Switch today, which means I can start streaming Switch games. So you bet your ass I'm bringing Pokemon Unite to this channel. Pokemon Unite, if you don't know, is a MOBA game. I used to play the crap out of this game. I'm looking forward to bringing it on the channel. And if you play Pokemon Unite or Fortnite, let me know. Maybe we can get a game together. All I ask is be a subscriber, be a member of the Mercenary Family. That's all I ask. And then you can play a game with me, you know. And then if you look on the YouTube days, I'm only streaming 4 days: Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday. You may be asking, what about Saturdays? At first I was like, I need my weekends off. I need a Saturday off to hang out with friends or do this or do that. However, before I get too far off, back to Fortnite. If it gets a well reception on Twitch, if I get a lot of people in, then with my work schedule being weird right now and looking like Thursdays I'm going to have off, opens up a window for Wednesday streams. And possibly 7 days a week streams, which I'll talk about Tuesdays in a little bit when I get there. So Wednesdays, I can stream. I'll be able to stream Fortnite content every Wednesday, no matter if I'm on YouTube or Twitch. And I'll be on Twitch on that day. If it's something you'd enjoy and hanging out with me on Wednesday nights, playing Fortnite, messing around, I'm telling you right now, I'm not a pro at this game. I'm playing it just to have fun. I'm not serious. If that's not what you want, if you're coming into a stream thinking that you're going to get this pro player, knowing everything, knowing the map, no, you're not going to get that from me. I'll tell you that right now. I'm here to have fun. I'm not here to stress myself out or, I'm just here to mess around and have fun with my community, with any games I play. I don't want to make it stressful and competitive. Well, Pokemon Unite will be competitive, I bet you, because I want to get into the competitive scene of that game. But Fortnite, I'm just here to have fun. Uh, Now the wrestling content, which it will be the third week of each month. So once my career mode is over, I'm doing male and female, both stories. Once both the games are done, we'll move on to something else. I'm thinking every year though, during the football season, I'll probably play Madden, do like franchise or whatever. I won't do MUT. Again, not gonna. I'm not the top. I'm not a big Madden player. I'm not a pro at the game. I'm just a casual Madden player who just loves playing the game. So we'll do that during the football season. I'll take my favorite team, or I'll just randomize the team every time that we do a franchise, and go from there. I'll probably play maybe 2-3 years tops per team per franchise that we do. I may even incorporate an online league if you guys are interested in that for Madden over the season. I'm fine with that. I would love to do that actually. Uh, but yeah, so the My Career Mode stuff. I asked for support for that because that's where my Tuesdays will come in. Because if my career mode, if my career mode gets some love, Tuesdays I'll bring universe mode. I'll do a universe. I'll get a W universe mode going, and do that every Tuesday night. Or I'll do a sandbox wrestling simulator game called TEW 2020. If anything, I can always do both and do 2 weeks of universe mode, 2 weeks of TEW. If you guys want more wrestling content on the channel, and I'll do that on Tuesdays after my career mode's beat. So that's where the whole 7 days a week is going to come into play. So after my career mode is beat, if I get the love and support for that series, I'll bring in universe mode and TEW on the channel for Tuesday nights. Fortnite, I'll probably end up bringing that in maybe, I don't know, after this month is over, maybe in April. Yeah, April. I'll start the Wednesday Fortnite streams. Another thing, I know I keep bringing up the whole 2K stuff, WWE. They brought back special referee, which is important to know because I got some plans for that, which we will talk about here in a second. However, I want to bring up what's going on those Saturdays that I'm off on when I'm on YouTube. But before I do that, as you can tell, I am a wrestling fan. So if there is a wrestling pay-per-view on a Saturday or Sunday and I can watch it, just know that those streams will either be shortened or just won't happen at all. Just because, especially if I have people coming over that day. Like the weekend of WrestleMania next month, there probably won't be any streams that Saturday or Sunday because it's 2 nights. It's a long stream, long pay-per-view, and I got people coming over for it for both nights. So WrestleMania weekend won't stream. This Sunday I won't stream. I'll stream for a little bit because there's an AEW pay-per-view on, which I am gonna watch. So I may just stream earlier and end it earlier compared to my normal 2 to 8 that I've been doing on the weekends. So there's that before I go into this next section of the stream. Oh, that's nice. What's that?
Just a black shirt.
Oh. Woo! Deadpool shirt. Nice. Thank you.
Believe in yourself.
Huh?
Believe in yourself. Cool.
Yeah. Definitely have to wear that. I'll probably wear this tomorrow. I'm streaming tomorrow.
What do you want?
Huh?
You're streaming right now.
I know.
No.
Thank you. You said you got food? Yeah. Alright. I'll get it after I get done. No. I'm not going to be long. What?
No food for you.
Huh?
No food for you.
Aw, okay. Guess I'm starving, guys. But, so let's talk about those Saturdays that I won't be streaming on when I'm on YouTube. So this is what's happening. Subscriber game nights, starting in June. You may be asking, what is subscriber game nights? Well, it's an 8-hour stream where I play games with you guys. This is where it's important to be in my Discord. Because closer to June, I'll put like 8 games involved that I would probably like to do with you guys, like Jackbox, Mario Kart, I don't know, Dead by Daylight, stuff like that. Games that we can play together for a couple hours, and I'll let you guys decide. So, depends on if there's any votes for them. If there's no votes for them, we won't do it. We'll put more time into the ones that does get voted on. But what I would like to do is those 8 games I put, the top 4 will be the first Saturday of each stream. The second one, the bottom 4 will be the second Saturday each month. Or whatever. So, again, I'm going to keep bringing it up because I have other stuff that I'm talking about. To participate in anything that I do, like if I'm doing anything online or game-wise that I can potentially play with you guys, all I ask is for support. Support from the channels. You don't have to follow all of it. You don't have to follow YouTube, Twitch, Discord. Only thing I ask is you have to be in the Discord. That's the only criteria you need. But the more you support the channel, the more chances you'll get into any of these things that we do together. So the vision is do 8-hour streams, 4 games a game night, 2 hours apiece. If we don't do 4, then I'll figure out which ones are the most popular ones, and we'll put more time involved in those ones. Or I'll just take 2 of the popular ones and play those and move the other ones to the side for probably next month, the following month, and go from there. But this is what's happening in June. The 2 Saturdays a month when I'm on YouTube. And these will happen on Twitch, twitch.tv/BiggieMercer950, not 550 like I am on YouTube. Yeah, it's just a way to bond with you guys and play games with you guys and I don't know, create memories with you. That's what I want with this channel. I want a community where I can bond with you and create memories. Just have fun, you know. There's so much bullshit going on in this world. 8 hours of gaming with you guys would just be the most fun I will have. Doing anything streaming wise with you guys will be fun. All I ask is the support, of course. Join Discord. Follow me on either YouTube or Twitch. It'd be awesome if you support following all 3. But only thing I ask is definitely the Discord. Please. Because that's where I communicate with you guys. I'm going to want to hear you guys. So when we're in these games, I'm going to ask to be in the Discord call. And then when we're doing these, or anything that we do together, if we have a big group of people that wants to join, then all I ask is people to leave after 2 games. So say we do 2 games Dead by Daylight. After that, cycle people out. Just so I have more people that can get involved and go and forward. Now, I did talk about the TW Universe Mode stuff. However, the Special Referee Mode is back in 2K24. Why is that important? Because the next section of what I want to talk about. This. So I already talked about the thing that is above. The whole Universe Mode, TW stuff. It's the bottom portion here. Right here, right next to me. Right here. What's going on, Dylan? We're just sitting here doing an update video because to get ready for the next month. We're not really doing any games tonight. But if you are wanting to check out a game, I'm starting Pokemon Emerald Rogue, which is a roguelike game, tomorrow. I'm probably going to be streaming at 4 p.m. that day. But yeah, so the subscriber tournament that I want to do, again, everything's starting in June, I'm just now noticing. June's going to be a big month as well, I guess. But starting in June, most likely the second or third Sunday of each month, I will host a WWE 2K24 8-man tournament. And I'll do that once a month until we get to December. We get 8 winners. And on New Year's Eve, we'll do a championship tournament with the 8 winners for ultimate bragging rights. And I'll even bring in some prizes. You know, I'll give them a gift card or something. But they'll have the ultimate bragging rights as the best. I'm trying to think here. The best in the mercenary community. Who is the best? Well, we're about to find out. Again, join the Discord to be a part of it. As I'm going to be searching for people. And as long as special referee is in the game each year, we will do this as a tradition, starting June every year, and so on. Now, after the New Year Eve is over, I asked the champion of the first, for this year, if this goes well. I don't know if it will go well. It's just something I thought of after I saw special referee come back. But, throughout next year, I'll have them defend their crown, see if someone can dethrone them, and vice versa. Another thing I ask is during these tournaments or anything that we end up doing is let people get opportunities, let people get involved. I'm not going to remember everyone right away. I'm not going to remember so-and-so being in this last tournament or so-and-so being in this last subscriber game night. Try to not get yourself into another game until we cycle through a lot of people. That's all I ask, because like I said, I want people to have opportunities. I want people to get involved. Yeah, it'd be cool to have the normal people that come in every stream. I may be a little biased to those that do come into every stream though. I may let them stay a little bit longer or play more games or get a buy in a tournament or whatever, just because it shows more support. It's all about the support, really. But yeah, that's what's happening with a lot of 2K content on the channel this year, if we get the support for it. As a big wrestling fan, as a big supporter of this series, and finding out they have all this new stuff coming in, I'm excited. Next up, we're back to talking about the participation. Yeah, so I'll be streaming Friday and Saturday nights. Friday. This whole rest of this week will be Emerald Rogue. Friday and Saturday I'll be streaming. Sunday I will not be streaming due to a wrestling pay-per-view being on. As I said earlier, if there's a wrestling pay-per-view on, I will not be streaming. Unless, well, it depends if I have people over. If people are not over, I may do a shorter stream. But if I have people over, probably won't stream that day. So, like, for example, WrestleMania weekend next in April, I won't be streaming both days because I'll have people coming over. But yes, I will be streaming Friday and Saturday night. Friday will be 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and then Saturday will be a longer stream, most likely 2 to 8 or 3 to 8, depending on how work is and how tired I am from work. But again, the biggest thing on this channel to be a part of anything that I do online, like Fortnite. That sounds good, buddy. I appreciate it. But the participation, joining Discord, supporting the channels, both YouTube and Twitch. The more support, more you'll be able to join these games with me. And not to be like, oh, I'm this person better than the other. No, I need the support. I want the support. I want to play with my community. I want to play with my subscribers. I want to bond with the people that want to support me. That's all. That's all I think about that part. And if that's just being like, oh well, you're just no. I just want to do it because those are the people I want to play with right now. That, or if it's a friend that I know personally, I may be a little biased and let them play a little bit with my subscribers. But mainly, I want to be playing with my subscribers. I want to play with the people that support the channels, who are helping me getting to where I want to be at, pretty much. And I think we're at the end here. So, I think I talked about everything I wanted to talk about tonight. So let's start. I explained what happened with Radical Red. We're starting Emerald Rogue tomorrow. We talked about our scheduling. Now let me recap if you're just tuning in. Weeks 1 and 3 of each month, I'll be on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Biggie Mercer 950. Tuesdays, Wednesdays starting in April, I'll be streaming on Fortnite every Wednesday on Twitch, no matter if I'm on Twitch or YouTube. Second and fourth week of each month will be on YouTube with Radical Red. Not Radical Red, Emerald Rogue. Sorry. The first week of each month will be Fortnite, Pokemon Unite. Third week of each month will be W2K My Career Mode, and then Pokemon Unite on the weekends. I ran by the whole subscriber game nights, which I am really looking forward to that. Again, 8 hours of gaming with you guys, 2 Saturdays a month. It's going to be, I'm looking at possibly 4 p.m. to midnight on those game nights. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be doing. The Universe Mode TEW series, if people love the My Career Mode stuff or that are just wrestling fans in general and want us to support, I will bring both series to the channel on Tuesdays. Do 2 Tuesdays a week Universe Mode, 2 Tuesdays a week TEW. Which, again, I'll recap. TEW is a sandbox wrestling mode where you have a lot more creativity compared to your standard W2K Universe Mode. The subscriber tournaments that I want to start in June. Again, all I ask is be in Discord, have the game. and you can participate. I'll pick 8 of you guys to duke it out, and then the winner will move on to the championship tournament on New Year's Eve. Last thing before I end tonight stream is, this is an earlier stream than I normally do, but there's no game involved. I just wanted to bring out an update video for you guys. I've been wanting to do it since Monday, but with everything going on, I haven't had a chance to sit down and do this. So I'm sorry with the lack of content this week. Things are going to get better, I swear. This is only beginning for me, and things are gonna look up from here. But I just want to take the chance to thank you guys for giving me a chance to come back to streaming. And like I said earlier, I was streaming for a little bit last year on Twitch, but then my mental health went downhill. Again, had to work on that, get my mindset back to not in the dark places, So I thank you for giving me a chance to come back and doing what I love, because I love this. I love streaming. I love playing games in front of you guys. It reminds me of when I was younger, playing games with my friends, like in real life. And I hope I can continue to create that magic with you guys. I am better than I ever have been, and I'm ready to go again. I thank you, the Mercenary Family, for, again, showing your support, showing the love each stream that I do. And by the way, shout out to my wife, because she is the one. Hell yeah, definitely, buddy. And I appreciate you. Shout out to my wife, because she is the one that named the community. She's the one that named us the Mercenary Family. As you know, I go by Mercer Online. I wanted to incorporate some hard rock, heavy metal involved, because that's what I love for music. But then she's like, why not just do Mercenary? I was like, hold on. That sounds like a great name. So yeah, Mercenary Family. Shout out to my wife for that. But yeah, I thank you guys, because you guys kicked off this first month strong. Like, I didn't expect the support that I got the first month, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. Now is the time to be a part of this community, because there's a lot of fun things I have in store for you guys. As long as you guys show the support, the more fun things we'll do on this channel, fun things we'll do together. So let's create some memories together. Let's have some fun. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow with the start of Pokemon Emerald Rogue. Again, I appreciate all of you. I'll see you tomorrow.